And any entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur, business owner, anyone that I meet, they all say the same thing. Like, whatever you want for yourself, no matter how crazy it is, like, again, I don't suggest you quit your job with nothing, but like, that's what I did. And for some reason, we're here, we're successful, and we made it work, all because I just bet on myself. So that's a little bit about me, my story, and why I'm here today. And I just share that in hopes that you guys can really just like listen to your heart, know what you want, and like just know that literally whatever it is, it's possible. I promise you that. And there was a lot of things that I did, a lot of books that I read, even that I could reference to, that helped with developing my mindset to be the way that it is today, to just be extremely persistent and like no matter what, just always betting on myself and just knowing that I can make things possible. But we're just gonna go through a quick little exercise. This is all internal in your head. You don't have to respond out loud. But the question is right now, as we just work on like prepping our minds for that, is what is one thing I want for myself for today and 2026? You don't have to answer out loud. It's just a thought to kind of think about throughout this presentation, throughout the day right now. And the next one is, what's one habit I can begin today that leads for a better tomorrow? Again, that's just a thought to just hold in mind for the presentation for the day. We don't have to share it. And one thing I really learned through my lived experience and through a lot of books I read, in conversations I've had with successful entrepreneurs, is our thoughts and minds are extremely powerful. And they're so powerful that it actually affects our body, our actions, and our overall life. So I'm gonna ask you guys a question. This one's interactive. So how do you feel when you're recalling a good memory? Like, what's the emotions that kind of arise? Like, how do we feel?
Happy.
You can just shout it out. Yeah, happy?
Like a warm kind of feeling.
Warm, yeah.
Nostalgic at times.
Nostalgic. And when you said that, are you feeling that right now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
nostalgic, yeah. Anything else? Yeah, so like a happy, warm, bubbly, and we just feel like, I saw everyone smile, by the way, when I said that. So we all kind of felt those emotions. And it would be the opposite for a bad memory, right? And here, let's do this exercise. So when we feel excitement, what is that, like, what do we feel like in our body, in our mind, and how are we feeling when we feel excited? Whether we're thinking about something or we're just in a moment where it makes us feel excited.
Like super energized.
Energized, yeah.
I get really like antsy, I guess.
A little antsy.
Like energy, like moving around and stuff.
Yeah, energy, maybe like some butterflies in your stomach, a little tingly, a little bubbly. Anyone else? Okay, so yeah, we feel all these feelings, and if you realize, we feel the exact same emotions and bodily sensations as we do when we're anxious. Isn't that weird? It's the exact same thing. So our body really doesn't know the difference between what's happening right now as opposed to what's in our mind. Because like I said, we recalled a good memory and you felt warm, you felt excited, you felt uplifted, joyous, excited, bubbly. And that's actually our superpower to creating the dream life we want. We can actually use that to hack our brain, to hack our mind, subconscious, to really create that dream life we want for ourselves. Hi, KP. Welcome. So before we move forward, I want you guys to all, we gotta celebrate where we are right now. We're here to obviously grow and expand together, but it's our thoughts and our habits, beliefs that brought us here to begin with. So we're doing something right? Like, we're all here together, we're communicating, we're chatting. And it's normal to want to expand and want more for us because expansion is the natural law of nature. And just like in the right conditions, a plant will grow. It's the same things with our mind. Our minds will expand and grow if we are in the right conditions. So just keep holding on to, like you said, excitement, love, bubbly, that bubbly feeling as we continue on with this exercise. So now we're gonna dive a little deeper into getting our mind in the right condition for expansion. So right before we, let's say, want to pursue that full-time DJ career, there is a certain mindset that we must have because, again, like I said, being an entrepreneur is not easy. So we gotta really prime ourselves to believe in ourselves and really understand what we want moving forward. Don't worry, we'll get into the business stuff later, but I think this is super important just to be able to conceptualize and really hone in and hold on to the business stuff. So the first thing would be identifying whatever limiting beliefs are. We're going to go into that for a bit. Identify the life that we want. Identify the person living the life that we want. And then take inspired action. Feel the expansion emotions now, just like that exercise we did. How do we feel when we're recalling a good memory? We feel excited, happy, warm. Is feeling those emotions now is super important, and we'll dive into that as well. And then also gratitude, just being grateful because we're alive. So what are some thoughts and beliefs or habits that could be holding us back from stepping in our power? Like one of them is like, I would say, telling myself like, oh, I can't, for example. What would you guys say could be something that could be in our way? It doesn't have to be personal, just anything in general. You could just shout it out as a room.
Maybe like overthinking.
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of stops me from doing a lot of things sometimes.
Facts.
Like, I don't know, just coming up with like fake like scenarios that would never happen.
Yeah.
Stress out about that, and then yeah, prevents me from moving forward.
Yeah, I'm an overthinker too, trust me. Anything else?
Skill. Like, even if like I have some skill, I'm not like where I want to be.
Yeah, telling yourself that you're not skilled enough or not good enough. Anyone else?
Could be like even a numbers thing. It's like, oh, I don't have enough of a following, so
Yeah.
people aren't gonna like come out to these events I'm hosting and stuff like that. Or not many people are gonna come out. Something like that.
Yeah. Anyone else? I have a few here. So negative self-talk, again, I'm not good enough. I can't. People would judge me if I do this. I'm a failure. I'm too broken to fix. I'm too old or too young for blank. Procrastination, like overthinking, doom scrolling. Oh my gosh, that's a big one for me that I had to delete my apps for a bit. That really helps though, deleting your apps for like 2-3 months. I think they say it takes like 3 months to break a habit. If you can, I would recommend it. Holding on to past mistakes. Yeah, it's so important that we forgive ourselves, guys. Perfectionism, like you said, being perfectionist, overthinking, having not the best circle around you, people pleasing, overthinking was one of them. Too much junk food, too much junk food. Self-sabotage or scrolling as soon as you're awake. So those are some things that could be holding us back from stepping into our potential. So now, on this side, next we're gonna identify the life that we want. And what does that look like? So if we look at these, like these are the things that don't really serve us. Or like, okay, we can let go of those as much as they could be hard, but we could live without these. So now it's like envision and just think of words like what would that life that you want look like? For me, I would say peaceful. If you have anything, you can just throw it out there. Like, what does it look like? Like, what are you doing? Like, how does it feel?
Freedom.
Freedom, yeah.
Financially and just like mentally as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you're smiling too, so hold on to that. Hold on to that feeling, yeah. Anyone else?
Say like a loving like environment, like people who love and appreciate you, like having that around you.
Loving environment, yeah. And you're also smiling. Anyone else want to share something?
I second that too. I think like having like a big, like strong community is like so important.
Yeah.
Especially for, like mental well-being too, and just feeling like connected to people and all that.
For sure. Because even as DJs, like a lot of times we doubt ourselves, our skills, and just even everything just as humans, actually. So it's important to even just have that circle and to be holding on to these emotions. So everything that we just said, whether you shared it out loud or you're just kind of thinking in your head, hold on to that right now as we go through the presentation, as you go through life, because that is your power and that is who you really are. The fact that you're able to conceptualize and even say and think that this is what I need to do, it's already in you. Like that's who you are. Like you're that already. You are that person living the life you want. It's just a matter about really going after it. So let's identify the person, right? So what are they doing? You could just shout it out, anything. What are they doing right now? The person living the life you want, what are they doing?
What they love.
What they love, yeah. What else?
Working hard.
Working hard. What else? Remember, this is you guys, okay? This is you. Anything else?
Being super like passionate and just really, really loving what they're doing.
Yeah,
Craft.
right? Okay, so what are they thinking?
That they can keep growing.
Expansion, yeah. Anything else? Again, if you're having an internal dialogue, that's totally fine too. You don't have to share out loud if you're not comfortable, but just hold on to these, okay? So what are their habits? What would they be doing right now?
Consistency.
Consistency, okay? Consistency with grace, because remember, we are human.
Waking up early.
Waking up. I still struggle with that, okay? Waking up early, yeah, I wake up early. I'm telling myself, I wake up early, wake up early. What else? Okay. What are their beliefs? Again, if it's all internal, that's totally fine too. Just be accountable and try to participate
Like
in your head too.
self-expression.
Self-expression, yeah. Anything else? Okay. And how do they feel?
Hopefully they feel like good about themselves.
They feel good.
They're doing.
Not hopefully, they do feel
They
good.
do.
They feel good.
Yes.
Everyone is smiling. I'm assuming there's a lot of internal dialogue happening, which is so beautiful. Content, yes.
Probably like invigorated, energized.
Yes, super energized. Everyone's smiling and blushing right now. I love that. Just take a look around the room and just look at each other for a moment. Strong? Yeah.
Proud of themselves.
Proud of themselves. Exactly. Yes. If there's anything else, you can feel free to share. Share it with yourself. Hold on to it. But just remember that this is the person who you must grow into to be able to take that inspired action and to replace the old habits with the new habits of the person you're growing to, but it's already within you. See, the fact that you were able to even think of those things, because thoughts, like they don't necessarily just come from anywhere. We always pull from reference, right? So everything that you've said, everything that we've said together as a collective, that's already you. You are already that person. So it's just a matter of just stepping into it and believing that you are that person. Because we're all powerful. And another thing that's super important is feeling that emotions now. Again, everyone is still smiling. So feeling those emotions now and holding those emotions now, because emotions is just energy in motion. So anything that you're feeling inside is what you're gonna reflect outside. And of course, we will have low days. However, that's just normal. It's part of being human. There's gonna be ebbs and flows, ups and downs. That's just part of it. But just hold on to that strength and that inner knowing that you are powerful, you are happy, you are consistent, you are living that life, you are strong, you are confident, you are all of these things because you said that and you know it, right? That is you. So just keep all of this in mind as we go into the business side of being a DJ, because it's super important to even just prime ourselves to know that this is possible for us. I'm not sure how many of you might have came in and said, is this even possible for me? I'm just curious. Just know that it is. We just proved that it is, okay?